Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. General Hospital spoilers see Ric Lansing and his client, Ava Jerome, pleading for something. Most likely, this pertains to Ava's ongoing custody battle with Sonny Corinthos. Recently, someone blew up Sonny's penthouse. The explosion resulted in his son, Michael Corinthos, getting badly burned and almost killed. Now, Ava is genuinely terrified for her daughter, Ava Corinthos' safety, so it's most likely that they are pleading with the judge to give Ava full custody of Avery. However, Ava is also fighting to get back her divorce settlement from Nicholas Casadine on General Hospital, so it might have something to do with that, but it's more likely that it concerns Avery and her safety. Furthermore, there appears to be a romance starting between Ava and Ric, and he will likely do whatever it takes to help her. Indeed, neither one of them is afraid to fight dirty. While Ava Jerome, Maura West, and Legal Eagle, Ric Lansing, Rick Hurst, built her case, two people get closer. Later in the week, Sasha Gilmore, Sophia Matson, has a heart-to-heart with Jason Morgan, Steve Burton. She likely tells him she's pregnant but won't admit that Michael Corinthos, Chat Jewel, is the father. However, if she did, he would be there for her because she is the mother of Michael's child. Elsewhere, on General Hospital, Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, blasts her granddaughter, Emma Scorpio Drake, Braden Bruner. Later, Martin Gray, Michael E. Knight, spars with Tracy Quartermain, Jane Elliott, again. Then, Laura Spencer Collins, Ginny Francis, questions Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens-Bruning, on her love for Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna. Afterwards, Lulu confides in Maxie Jones, Kirsten Storms. Meanwhile, Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, gets news that rocks her world. This week, Alexis Davis finds out that the death of her daughter, Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, was not an accident. She was murdered. Indeed, she's in shock. Also, her other daughters, Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaganos, and Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mancy, are in disbelief over the news. Later, Dante is horrified. No doubt, Alexis fills him in on the news about Sam. Then, Dante goes looking for Anna on General Hospital. Surely he wants the PCPD to find the person who took Sam away from him. Later, he brings his partner, Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, up to speed. Also, Chase gets his test results, and it seems like it could be bad news. So, he tells his wife, Brooklyn Quartermain, Amanda Seton. Then she thinks about what comes next. Meanwhile, Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, flies off the handle and BLQ goes searching for him. Meanwhile, General Hospital lab tech Brad Cooper, Parry Shen, takes a risk. Soon he makes a ridiculous request, likely from Dr. Portia Robinson, Brooke Care. Currently he's blackmailing her, but he can only push her so far before she pushes back. Elsewhere, someone delivers a warning to Carly Corinthos Spencer, Laura Wright. Then, she gets closer to Jack Brennan, Charles Mazur. GH is shocking and dramatic this week. Don't miss a minute to see if Ric Lansing can win Ava Jerome's custody case on the ABC soap opera. The world of General Hospital is ever-changing, filled with drama, betrayal, and unexpected twists that keep fans coming back for more. The upcoming week promises to be no different, as two beloved characters, Ava Jerome and Ric Lansing, find themselves cornered and scrambling for a way out. Their desperation leads them to make a bold and possibly dangerous move, one that could alter their futures forever. As the stakes continue to rise, Ava and Ric's journey into the unknown is sure to captivate viewers. Here's a look at the major spoilers and predictions for the week ahead. Ava Jerome has always been a woman who plays her cards close to her chest. A master manipulator and survivor, she's often able to navigate the darkest corners of Port Charles with a mixture of charm and calculated moves. However, the walls are beginning to close in on her, and her usual methods of control are no longer enough. Over the past few weeks, Ava has found herself increasingly tangled in dangerous situations that she's struggling to manage. With her family ties to the mob continuing to complicate things, Ava faces mounting pressure from both her enemies and her allies. Her strained relationship with her brother, Julian, is only adding fuel to the fire. On top of this, her personal life is in turmoil, with her complicated feelings for Nicholas Cassadine clouding her judgment and adding emotional weight to her already challenging situation. With her back against the wall, Ava realizes that she may need to take more drastic measures to protect herself and secure her future. Ric Lansing, once a central figure in Ava's life, makes his long-anticipated return to Port Charles just as she begins to feel the full weight of her predicament. Ric has always been a man of mystery and moral ambiguity, shifting between villain and hero depending on the circumstances. With a history of betrayal, complicated relationships, and legal troubles, Ric is no stranger to playing dirty to get what he wants. His return to Port Charles comes at a crucial time for Ava. Ric's legal expertise and ability to manipulate situations could prove invaluable to her, but the question remains, can Ava trust him? After all, Ric has a history of betrayal, and his relationship with Ava has always been built on a shaky foundation. With both of them facing threats from all sides, they may find that their mutual need for survival could lead to an uneasy but necessary alliance. As Ric and Ava join forces, their plan to navigate their individual dilemmas becomes clearer. But their desperation could cloud their judgment, and their moves may result in unforeseen consequences that threaten to spiral out of control. Will Ava be able to trust Ric enough to work together for a common goal, or will their partnership only serve to deepen their personal and professional challenges? With the pressure mounting and their options dwindling, Ava and Ric make a desperate decision. They take a bold, high-stakes gamble to regain control of their destinies. This move could be the game-changer they need, but it's far from risk-free. The two schemers may have the brains and the cunning to make it work, but the danger of their actions is undeniable. This week, viewers can expect to see Ava and Ric take their fates into their own hands by making a move that will either solidify their futures or lead them into even darker territory. Whether it involves aligning themselves with other powerful figures in Port Charles, engaging in morally questionable actions, or using their knowledge of the underworld to their advantage, their plan will set the stage for new alliances and betrayals. Ava and Ric's desperate move could have lasting ramifications for not only their lives but the lives of others around them. Will they manage to stay one step ahead of their enemies, or will their ambitious plot come crashing down around them? This high-stakes game could trigger a chain of events that shifts the balance of power in Port Charles in ways no one saw coming. As Ava and Ric make their move, new threats loom on the horizon. While the two of them are focused on their immediate goals, they may not fully anticipate the forces they are stirring up in the process. General Hospital is known for its surprising plot twists, and this week will be no exception. Old enemies may resurface, and new players may enter the fray, threatening to expose or undermine Ava and Ric's carefully laid plans. The Cassadine family remains one of the most powerful and unpredictable factions in Port Charles, and with Nicholas' recent actions creating more tension within the family, the situation could erupt at any moment. The looming presence of the Cassadines may force Ava to reevaluate her position, as they have proven time and time again that they don't play fair. How will Ava and Ric manage to balance the volatile nature of their plans with the increasing danger of the Cassadine influence? Meanwhile, other characters in Port Charles will also be affected by Ava and Ric's move. From mobsters to loved ones, the ripple effect of their actions could have lasting consequences. As these storylines unfold, viewers will be on the edge of their seats, eager to see how each decision leads to new twists and turns. While their desperate move this week may seem like a short-term solution to their current problems, it's unclear how things will play out in the long run for both Ava and Ric. Will their partnership become a more permanent alliance, or will their self-serving motives ultimately tear them apart once again? The trust between the two of them has always been fragile, and this gamble could either reinforce their bond or push them further apart. Ava's ability to stay ahead of the game will continue to be tested, and Ric's involvement will undoubtedly impact her choices moving forward. As both characters grapple with their dark pasts and uncertain futures, it's impossible to predict just how their paths will intersect. Will they continue down a dangerous road of deception and manipulation, or will they find redemption in the chaos they've created? The next week on General Hospital promises to be filled with drama, action, and suspense as Ava Jerome and Ric Lansing make a desperate move to secure their futures. Their risky decisions will change the course of their lives and the lives of those around them in ways that no one can fully anticipate. As always, General Hospital keeps fans guessing, and the weeks ahead are sure to be full of shocking revelations and cliffhangers. One thing is certain, Ava and Ric's alliance will be one to watch as they navigate their tumultuous journey in Port Charles. What do you think lies ahead for Ava and Ric? Will they succeed in their desperate plan, or will their actions lead to even greater consequences? Keep watching General Hospital for all the twists and turns of this thrilling story.